when they've had a late night wake up the next day feeling miserable and sluggish? You know why? Because you missed out on that melatonin. That's why. But you know, you can do something. You probably won't get the same amount you produce as the same amount as you would probably when you've slept. But if you, actually I think that you do. If you skip a meal, so if you skip breakfast and you fast, that by fasting, that builds up melatonin in your body. So then by lunchtime, you should be feeling good again. I won't say try it because we need our rest. But if you're in a situation that you've had a late night and you wake up just really heavy and just sluggish and you're dragging yourself and you feel that you're really snappy at everyone, skip the morning meal, breakfast. I know breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and that's where we get all our nourishment, especially to feed and fuel our brain. But in this case, it's a quick just to pick you up, because you will eat breakfast and you will still feel sluggish by lunchtime. Okay, so for this tofu mayonnaise, we need 300 grams silken tofu. Teaspoons onion powder, have to admit, onion powder is my favourite. I'll put it in everything. And it goes great with tofu. You can slice tofu into a nice size and drizzle it with oil and sprinkle onion powder and bake it in the oven, and it is beautiful. And I use that as a sandwich filler as well. That's my substitute for chicken. Just a quarter teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm using granules here, which if you're using granules, you need to use less because it's very potent. I made a mistake last night when I was making the mayonnaise and I put in a teaspoon and all you could taste was garlic.
That's all.
Now, teaspoon. I forgot my spoons. Of salt. Now, as you can see, I didn't add any salt into the lentil spread. That was because you had the celery salt, and then you got the salt in the mayonnaise, and you don't need to add any more. And then honey. So a quarter teaspoon of honey. And our tablespoons of lemon juice. So how's the lentil spread?
Great.
And the wraps?
Very nice.
Yeah, they're yummy. Very easy, just add everything into the blender, just turn it on. So you just want to process that until it's smooth and it's creamy. If you like to add a note onto your recipe sheet there, you can't use it just as it is from the blender. It's too runny. You're going to leave it in the fridge for it to set, and after an hour or two, and I don't have any here to show you this evening, but mayonnaise is thick. You get like the proper mayonnaise with the whole egg mayonnaise. It's got that yellow. Normally I'll add a bit of turmeric to give it that colour as well. but it comes out as thick as normal mayonnaise once you leave it in the fridge to set. An hour or two max. Just a quick note, I didn't mention before, most of you cook lentils. Other things that I do with lentils, different ways that you can have them, you can make a shepherd's pie out of them. So you can put in your mixed vegetables. You can also put in a gravy or a tomato-based sauce if you want on the bottom of a dish. You can make your mashed potatoes and you can put it on top and you can bake it, and then there's your shepherd's pie. Very hearty dish for winter. I'm a lentils girl. In our house we eat it once a week, even sometimes twice. I cook it another way, but most of you probably cook it better than how I would. I saute onions, tomato with turmeric on the bottom. Yeah, it's beautiful. Also, another thing you could do with lentils is you can make a Mexican dish out of it. You can put your rice on the bottom of a plate, you can put the lentils on top, you can put your fresh salsa, onions, capsicum, avocado, and then you can make mayonnaise like this. It's very versatile. That can be like your cream sauce for the top.